So I'm not quite sure what this building is, if it's a mosque. It's really beautiful. You can see, perhaps, inside, amazing tile work. It looks like it must be a mosque. But I guess that is the minaret. Okay. Really exquisite designs there. And so that is what I'm trying to get to. It's just really unique artwork. So I just went to the ATM there and got some more Azerbaijani manat, that is the local currency. I'd spent most of what I'd withdrawn at the airport on my first day because, as some of you will have seen, after withdrawing $500 manats at the airport, then there was a screw up in which I ended up putting 100 manat, which is about $60, on a bus card because the machine didn't give me any change. All I had was the 500 manat bills. And then the bus only cost like 4 manat, I think. So I have this card with like 96 manat, or about 55 bucks or something, to try to spend on the metro or whatever. But then when I arrived at my hotel, he said that if I paid by credit card, there was going to be an additional 18% charge. I guess they really prefer cash in Azerbaijan. And so I paid for the hotel in cash. So I guess this is the old city, ancient Echerish-Sheher, with hundreds of historical, architectural, and archaeological monuments, was found on a site inhabited since the Paleolithic period. Echerish-Sheher is still a living city with residential areas housing thousands of inhabitants. The walled city of Baku, Echerish-Sheher, so there you go, that is one and the same. The old city with the Shirvanshah's Palace and the Maiden Tower was inscribed on the World Heritage List in 2000. Echerish-Sheher has preserved much of its 12th century defensive walls. The ancient historical monuments of the reserve, such as the Maiden Tower, 7th century BC to 12th century AD, Muhammad Mosque, and Shirvanshah's Palace, are the unique pearls of the Azerbaijani architecture. So, this is the Maiden Tower. I guess it is Zoroastrian architecture. That's not something that you come across every day. Okay, can I just go inside? I guess so. Close the door. Is it going to open? When I try to get out, I'm just going to leave it open. The policeman did, so. All right. Oh. Thank you. Do you have a ticket? No, I was going to ask. Just over there? Okay. So the ticket was 15 manat, which is 8 euros or $9 US. There you go.
Excuse me, where are you from?
America, United States. Thank you so much. So I just go up? Okay. So as for prices, it's kind of moderately priced, it seems. $9 to just go up a tower isn't exactly cheap. My hotel room is very reasonably priced. So, Azerbaijan has kind of a fascination with fire, it seems. They have fire temples. You can see these burning flames. One of the attractions that the lady showed me that is one of the most famous things to see in Azerbaijan is this fire that is a natural gas fire, but I guess it is completely natural, not like a result of mining or something, but it's just a natural phenomenon of this like opening in the ground with natural gas coming out that I guess got caught on fire and has apparently been burning for thousands of years, something like that. It's just right outside of Baku. Okay, so the Maiden Tower is the symbol of Baku, located in the historical center. One of the oldest buildings, artifacts discovered during archaeological excavations prove it was settled in ancient times. Numismatic finds, a copper coin, 5th century BC. City walls erected by the Shirvan Shahs in the 12th century. Okay, another level. So, I think that it is becoming apparent in the course of this video that Baku in Azerbaijan is really kind of an undiscovered gem. Certainly getting more discovered, but it is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, what I've seen just within a 3-minute walk of my hotel. Collapse of the Shirvan Shahs in 1538. And it keeps going up. And up. Wow. I really hope we get to the very top, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Nope, one more level up. If we can get a view, oh, we can. Yes. Oh, wow. Awesome. Whoa, this really puts things in perspective. Okay, so I'm seeing now, finally, a lot of the buildings that I'd seen in various other images of Baku, the futuristic buildings. That one looks so much like the Sydney Opera House. It's like a replica. And then this bizarre, arch-shaped building. So the question for me, because I can't squeeze all of this into one day of exploring, I kind of want to choose one direction or the other. I think that I will head that way. Get a closer look at both of those. I think this is the end of the pedestrian street. My hotel is straight down there. I ended up here yesterday when I was walking around. So I've been trying to figure out how to cross this very wide, busy street, and finally found the underpass. So underpasses can be a little bit revealing of a country. Is there going to be street art or vendors or what? Not a lot going on here, but popcorn and snacks and art. No street art. Wow, that popcorn smells really good. I just got a strong whiff of it. What do we got here? Chocolate croissants. So I wanted to cross the street so that we can see the Caspian Sea. Boom. I love the name, the Caspian Sea, partly because it reminds me of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Awesome. I read the whole series when I was a kid. I started reading The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe for the first time one night, and I read the entire book that same night. I don't know if I ever went to sleep that night, but I was just so totally captivated by the story. Read the entire book, and then, of course, got all the other ones. Another reading experience of mine when I was a kid, I was a big reader. My mom was a nurse in various capacities, and she was doing home visits, and one of her patients was this guy who had a lot of the Wizard of Oz books. So everybody knows the book and the movie Wizard of Oz. Maybe a few of you might know that there's a sequel. What is the sequel called? Now I forget. Okay, the Baku Promenade. But the Wizard of Oz story does not finish with the sequel, the second book. It keeps going, and it keeps going, and it keeps going. L. Frank Baum died, and then another author took up the Wizard of Oz series and kept going, and then I think another author, there's like 3 or 4 or maybe 5 or something different authors that have written Wizard of Oz books. But of course, the wizard was like back in Kansas because he was like a fraud, and so it's about the land of Oz and then other lands next to it, and it just gets like super weird and psychedelic. Like, the Wizard of Oz book is just like an introduction to the whole world. And so this patient of my mom's had the originals of a bunch of these books, and my mom, I guess, arranged with him to loan them to me, and so I would go over to his house after school sometimes to get the next book in the series. Anyway, kind of random association there, but all because of the Caspian Sea. Okay, so let's get over there, and then let's try to see if I can catch a metro from there up to there. and start making use of my card. So here's some info about the Oz books. The Oz books form a book series that begins with The Wonderful Wizard of Oz 1900 and relates the fictional history of the land of Oz. So there were 14 books written by L. Frank Baum. The second book is called The Marvelous Land of Oz, but after he died, there were many other authors. Authorized continuations of the Oz series. Ruth Plumley Thompson continued the series, followed by John R. Neal, 2 books by Jack Snow, and 1 each by Rachel Cosgrove Pays and Eloise Jarvis McGraw. So there is much more to the land of Oz than just the wonderful wizard. So this is the Denise Mall. I was trying to find information about it, but there doesn't seem to be a Wikipedia page in English. I found the Azerbaijani page, and there was a year of 2020 on there, so I'm not 100% certain, but that might be the year that it was completed. Let's take a quick look inside. I'm sure it's going to be a typical mall. Hello. I don't speak Azerbaijan. No, Azerbaijan. English? No?
No English, no.
Yeah, I guess. Thanks.
I love you, Margarita.
Very good, very good.
I love you, Margarita.
Okay. Getting some. Alrighty.
Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you.
I love you, Yelizaveta.
Alrighty.
Margarita,
Thank you, sir. He said, "I love you, Margarita." Where did he learn that specific phrase? Why Margarita? It certainly looks like a building that could have been built in 2020. Very modern. Okay, we got security check. Cool looking car here. Literally cool, I guess. Cool Ray. So, we're getting the other side of the coin, the new Baku. Not gonna spend much time in here. I have to wonder if they intentionally copied the Sydney Opera House. So, you get the idea? Really nice mall. I need to buy a couple things. New shoes and a new backpack. And they have shoes here, but this is going to be the most expensive place in the city probably to buy whatever. Food court up there, looks like. More shoes here. Oh, and good looking ones. Ooh, 49? Ooh, I might go for this. So check this out. I hadn't noticed it when I walked in. This amazing slide, which I guess adults can go down as well. So, Mission accomplished. That is something I needed to do. However, it's not actually quite cold enough that I need to wear the shoes, although now it's a little chillier than when I went in. But for now, I just have the sandals on. But I will definitely be making use of these very soon. You'll see them in an upcoming video. They were 70 manat, which is, I think, around $40. Of course, the like 45 manat special was for a pair of shoes that wasn't that great. So the problem is, once I put these shoes on and I am traveling, going to catch a flight or whatever, I have to put the sandals somewhere, and there just isn't room in my backpack. I will find room, of course, but that is exactly the reason why I've been traveling around for 5 months just with sandals, because there is limited room in the backpacks. There you go, Denise Mall. Here we have the Baku Eye Ferris wheel. I think that I'm going to skip getting up to those buildings. Not sure what else is up there other than just getting a closer look at those buildings. And also, this video has gotten really long already. I have tomorrow to explore more of amazing Baku, and then I will have a few days after that, which I haven't decided quite what I'm going to do yet. Whether to go on some tours like the lady was trying to sell me there, or rent a car and go driving around. I will look into that tomorrow. But for now, I think that I'm going to head back to my hotel, take a little break, and then go to one of the restaurants near my hotel there and get some dinner. It is like getting on 5 o'clock, a little early, but I am hungry. So I have to say, first impressions of Baku and Azerbaijan are that it is really a remarkable city and country. People have been super friendly. They have their act together as far as clean, safe, modern buildings, lots of interesting historical architecture. I mean, look at this thing. I have no idea what this is, but even just this building is really different. And then the one next to it as well. Bizarre designs on this one. What the heck is that thing? It's like a big tube. So there's the Azerbaijan flag. There's that odd shaped building. And then here are the flame towers. And there is a funicular. I'm kind of tempted to go for it today, but I've seen a lot. I think that I will save it for tomorrow, start the video taking the funicular up to get a closer look at the flame towers, the 3 buildings there, and whatever else there is to see up there. So speaking of underpasses, this is an amazing one. All these photos of various places to see in Azerbaijan. and an amazing musician there. Kobustan. Very strange landscapes. Metro. All right. I need to make use of that tomorrow. Again, Kobustan. I don't have any more small bills left, or I'd pay him something. All of this is Kobustan. It looks wild. More tasty smelling popcorn. So we have the old city walls again, another entrance. That cat is curious about that water. Maybe it's trying to see if there's some fish in there. The flame towers up there. Really nice park. And then, I think, yes. A small entrance through the old city walls. That looks like a hammam. I really need to go to one while I'm here. So I was here before. This is where I spoke with the lady selling the tours. Looks like this is a little mosque. And then there's this little alleyway. See the flames. Azerbaijan. There we go. Cyrillic. Soviet sculpture. Vakif Mustafazadeh. Amazing looking tower up ahead. So I've only seen a little bit of the old town. There is a lot packed in here. Look at that. Very historical structure there. Muhammad Mosque and Minaret, 1078 to 1079. Man, this thing is 1,000 years old.
This is Azerbaijan's beer.
I see, Grace. It's from Baku?
It's from Baku, yes.
Baku, yeah. Good. Amazing menu, a lot of
So,
choice.
eat Azerbaijan's food?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Turkish food. Turkish food.
I see, okay.
It's a salad. Salad. Oh yeah, salad. Azerbaijan's food. Chef
see.
kebab. This is Turkish food.
Okay.
Azerbaijan's food. This is a sheep. This is a meat. Sheep, meat. Turkish food. Sheep, chicken.
Okay, great.
Six wings.
I will just keep looking.
Okay.
Yeah. And a Shir Dalan, if I'm saying that right. Azerbaijani beer. It's alright, typical, just kind of classic lager. Cheers.